Alright. As you can tell by the title that this message is for Knack, for whenever he is ready to hear me out. I put together this little idea, or this not so much little, but because in the message means a lot. I put together this video project among 3 people total, myself included, of course, of making these videos in expressing what you mean to the community and, more importantly, me, Nick. And let me just say that, Nick, I still miss you. It has been far from easy since you disappeared. None of this has been easy, and it's been quite strenuous trying to move forward and continue my own stuff without you. Heck, even currently, there's been quite the gap between now and my last video, because I've honestly have had quite the lack of motivation to do anything on my channel because you're not around. And Nick, I need you around. I need you. And I really do mean that. This community needs you, and this journey that I'm taking down the path in my career here, I don't want to do it alone. I've been through many obstacles in my path with my career here on YouTube, and I've had quite the the nominal sum, quite the sum of individuals and even friends and partners throughout my time in YouTube, and quite the few of which have up and abandoned me. A lot of folks have abandoned me in the past. Now, hear me out, because I don't want you starting to think that, oh, you abandoned me. That's not the message I'm trying to relay. What I'm trying to say is that I've had quite the amount of individuals who've disappeared in my life. And all of them, like my past partners, all of them had a phenomenal deal of potential that I wished to flourish, potential that the world needed to see. And I never ever wanted that same scenario happening to you, with you. I never wanted the extremely vast and phenomenal potential that you have still to just go to waste. I tried so hard with the previous folks before you, Nick, until they either up and disappeared for unknown reasons, like Fuzzy, or they just straight up left and abandoned me when we had things going, and it was heart-crushing, soul-crushing. And for it to happen with you, I've really felt that it would be different this time with you. When we met, you gave me something that I really needed. An absolute true friend that was pretty much almost no, exactly like me, you know, who had a a yearning for expressing creativity and making such phenomenal things through his work, his voice, so on and so forth. It was soul crushing when you up and disappeared. I knew immediately that something was wrong. I still don't know what it is, and for whatever reason it is, Nick, I'm sorry if it was me that caused this. I don't want to believe that it was me because I would never do anything to hurt you. I always loved and support you. I still do. I I constantly relay in my mind like what could have done this, and none of us still know an answer whether it was or whether it felt like I was being obsessive or anything, or if I was pushing you too hard. I just wanted to encourage you to be better than me because I wanted to show what I was capable of in inspiring someone to be something so phenomenal. But more importantly, I wanted to be a good friend, which is why I'm still fighting to bring you back because I cannot lose you. I lost so many folks in my time, in my almost 13 years on this platform. I can't lose you, Nick. I need you to be with me in this journey ahead. I beg of you, Nick. Please return. We've made so many phenomenal things together. And for you, for whatever reason, to just give that all up, I don't think you are fully done with My Little Pony. For whatever reason, this reason that has gotten you to turn your back to the community, this can be overcome. You and I make phenomenal things, especially when we're together working on projects. We've made our most phenomenal project thus far with The Crusader Saves Heartswarming, and a lot of people love that. It's such an inspiring tale because you are so good at creating things, and I saw that from day one. And more importantly, you are a phenomenal friend, which continues to make me question why all this would happen. Why that night, Nick, the night before you disappeared, you called me because you wanted to talk to me about something, and you wanted to talk to me about something you felt bad that you did, that you confessed to me all these things that you said, and you felt bad for them because you felt like you hurt me. You came to me and confessed that you at one point you talked behind my back, but you immediately regretted it, and you didn't mean it. You went back and corrected yourself because you know that I have a good heart and that I care about you, and you wanted to be better, to not let those thoughts cloud your judgment, to not say those things about a good friend, because you have heart, Nick. You are a strong stallion, and I recognize that. It makes me question that if you come to me and expressing these things, you even expressed to me how you wanted to be a better person to you know who, that you wanted to go up and talk to him about, confessing the things to him, what you said. You know who I'm talking about starts with a D. I will not name names for the sake of privacy reasons, but you came to me saying that you wanted to be a better person, and maybe this person in particular needs a good friend, and that maybe you misjudged them, and you got to the point where you almost cried about the that particular moment, about you misjudging them. And I felt such a burning passion to be better within you in that moment, because I have never heard you get this close to actually crying before. And it's okay to cry. I'm crying right now. It's okay to cry for a good cause, for a good friend. It's okay to be emotional. Nick, it just makes me question why one day you come to me and confess all these things about what you said. You confessed to me something that I could have gone without ever knowing. But you confessed to me these things because you felt bad, and you felt like you were wrong to think such things, and then you hurt me. And then, you confessed to me that you wanted to, be a better person for other folks, and this person in particular, because you just wanted to give them a chance to be a good friend. You wanted a chance to be a good friend to them. It's just maybe that they're actually a good person. And that is admirable, Nick. Giving people the chance to be wonderful folks and make good friends, spreading friendship. It's what we learned from My Little Pony. It's who we are. The one big question, because I kept saying it makes me question something, that if you can do all that, Nick, how you confess to me all these things and apologize so much for these things, of which I forgave, and that you wanted to be a better person, to give this other person, a chance that maybe they could be a good friend. It just makes me question that at one moment you can do all this, and the next moment you disappear. You had such a drive and such a caring and compassionate heart in that moment, but only for you to just disappear the next day. And you said that the next day, the last message I heard from you was that we were going to continue working on the project, because you had such a determination the previous night that we were going to work on it to completion. And then you just disappear. What happened, Nick? It just doesn't make any sense why you would say all these things and then just vanish. I don't believe that. I don't believe that it. I don't know. I just want some answer, Nick, at the very least, because if you can come to me and confess all these things, all these bombshells that you dropped on me that night, of which I forgave, then why can't you come to me and confess why you did what you did, why you disappeared? I'm sorry, Nick. If I did something to hurt you, you made me believe that you and I can work out anything every single time. Nick, Nick, you are very special to me, and I love you. You are like more than just a brother, more than just a family. I feel you and I have connected spiritually. We have, like, I feel we have a sacred bond, you know? The synergy you and I have together, the things we create together are so phenomenal, and I don't want to give that up. People say that you should just move on from this kind of thing. Well, I say no. So many people move on, but there's no shame in trying to restore. Trying to restore the good we had. And continuing to cling to that because you can't lose. You can't lose it. You shouldn't. I don't want to lose what we had. I need you back, Nick, because I will be real. I'm not exactly whole without you around. I haven't been myself and I haven't really had much ease. You mean so much to this community, more than you think, and you mean more to me than you may think, which is why I'm fighting so hard to bring you back. Yet it seems like you've put up this emotional barrier around you for whatever reason. You using it to close yourself off from everyone, every pony. You can't be done. I don't believe that you're just done with ponies, that, you wanted to start a new, fresh thing. Started fresh when you had all these wonderful creations. It doesn't make sense why you would just get rid of them all. You cared so much about your channel. I cared still so much about your channel. I care so much about you, Nick. Because I felt I had finally found someone that wouldn't go away, that wouldn't abandon me or anything of that sort. And I still believe that you're that person. I need you to come back to me and this community because we miss you. Heck, a person who I've inspired, I've enlightened a person who has never met you, who has came around after the fact you disappeared, having never heard your channel, and has came to believe through my enlightenment that you are a phenomenal stallion with phenomenal content, with phenomenal talents, absolute, universal, just astronomical greatness. He himself is inspired by you. My friend CalebDanGammons, the one you saw, the other video he made for you, and he has never met you, but he put in the effort to make that video as a part of this big video project, in attempts to get you to come back around, and in attempts to show you how inspirational you are. Furthermore, Singalek, I know you and Singalek don't often talk much, but Singalek very much cares and loves you, Nick. That she went through the effort of helping with the search to find you, helping with trying to get you back, and helping with making these videos. She made her own video not caring about if it's different from the videos she makes. She does it because she's a good friend and she cares about you. And she told me, because she's such a kind soul, that it doesn't matter how long she has to wait for the particular project that you and I were working on before that she's in. You know, the one you were working with the artwork for. She doesn't mind waiting, you know, weeks to months to years, 50 years. She doesn't mind so long as it gets done with you around. Because that project in particular is a project that you and I were working on, and she convinced me to not work on it until you return. I really want the project to, I really want this project to come out because it's phenomenal. And your artwork makes it so much better. And I'm sorry if I pushed you too hard, if it was too much. I always said if it was too much, I can dial it back, but I'm sorry, Nick. I don't want to believe that it's my fault, but Nick, this studio is empty without you. We had so many great ideas. We were gonna make the Snicky Universe Studios, which was a you know, an episode for the folks who want to know. We were gonna make an episodic little skit thing, with the style of my skits, where we make little episodes of funny moments going on in like a studio where we, you know, we sit down and write episodes, kind of like, you know, a little show, and title it Snicky Universe Studio Adventures or something like that. And it was gonna be great. And I don't want that to just be gone with the wind. We miss you. I miss you. You are my heart. You are my motivation. You are my friend, Nick. And this journey that I take, I don't want to do without you. Man. I don't take friendship lightly. And our friendship is something I don't want to lose. You're still my friend, Nick, and I need you to come back, because there's so many things I haven't done much of anything without you, because, like, lack of motivation. Heck, even, you know, I haven't even played my favorite zombie game, you know, the one, since the last time we played, because I felt I felt that it's too much to play without you, and that, you know, I should wait for when you come back, because I still believe you will. And how crazy is that I won't even play my favorite zombie game without you, and I haven't played for months, and I want to play it, but I feel like I would be a failure if I didn't wait. You know, it shows how much I care about you that I'm willing to wait. I'm willing to not play my favorite game without you until you come back, so we can play it together, so we can have so much fun together. Going back a bit, Caleb, the person you have yet to meet, but thinks of you as a very inspirational individual, and so eagerly wishes to meet you. And Singalek, whom is just bless her heart for having such a level of care for her friends. For you, Nick, that she was willing to help out tremendously. So, Nick, please, with every fiber of my being, my heart, soul, my compassion, my care, my love for you, my spirit, my very spirit, please come back to me. Come back to us. Come back to this community and continue to make, to create, to inspire. Continue to do what I know you are made to do. To continue to be an inspirational and phenomenal stallion who creates phenomenal things for the world to see. Please. And I promise, when you come back, we will work this out. I promise. I won't give up on you, Nick. And neither should you give up on yourself. Thank you for listening. And I really, really hope to hear from you very soon. You have a wonderful day.